Holger, you've gone through a lot of change recently, a change of name, a change of partner in terms of investment. Can you talk a little bit about what's happened with the PSP investment and what has happened with HOCHTIEF?
As you know, we have been with HOCHTIEF for more than a decade. HOCHTIEF founded us, and we grew under HOCHTIEF to a size which was from the new owner too heavy for the HOCHTIEF balance sheet, and therefore the concentration on their core business was the focus of the last some years. HOCHTIEF decided to divest us and to capitalize out of the efforts in the history and to make money out of us. And so we had to go through a phase of sales efforts in which we were concentrating on one hand on optimization of our own assets, and on the other hand to support the sales process as such, as object of the sales process.
So, looking into the future, are you going to be a net seller of assets, or are you going to be a buyer of assets? Are you coming back to the market?
We are still in discussion with PSP how our strategy will be developed. So I cannot answer in that respect, but what I say is that after being for sale and after a phase of non-acquisitions, we are now entering into a new phase.
There's been quite a bit of discussion at the conference this morning around about the issue of airport portfolios and what are the potential benefits of controlling or owning a portfolio. In your experience, is there major cost savings in owning a portfolio of airports?
There are different perspectives. I believe that airports are local businesses with the focus of day-to-day management. Therefore, we have responsible management in high quality in our assets for the day-to-day management. But when it comes to challenges or exposures which are not day-to-day business, like major construction work, bankruptcy of a core airline, or political volatility, then it is very helpful to have specialists who, in the group who can support the day-to-day management in facing these challenges and opportunities. So to give an example, in essence, we had to seriously think about what would happen in case of a Greek exit. Or in Budapest, we faced a bankruptcy of the main carrier, Malev, and it was always very important to have, let's say, the cooperation between the local management on one hand, on the other hand as well, our specialists to support the local management in their work.
And given the range of airports within your portfolio, you must have some interesting perspectives in terms of the fallout from the Euro crisis and where the areas of opportunity in Europe will be in the future. What's your view? Are you positive or more pessimistic about Europe?
That's a problematic question because it's a more political question, but I'll focus more on the airports. On the airports, I see a lot of upside in value in the airports which are in more difficult countries. They have faced, as I mentioned, different problems, but these problems always lead to the fact that the organizations are optimized and prepared for a higher volatile environment. On one hand, optimized in the sense of only to have capacity for what you need. On the other hand, to really think about how is your balance sheet hedged, how is your currency mix, is that feasible even under adverse conditions. So effectively, is your, let's say, euro or dollar income enough to pay your banks? Is your OPEX local currency, and is that a natural hedge, for example? via devaluation of the local currency against economical downturn, because with economical downturn your passenger numbers go down, but at the same time your OPEX goes down, so you have a kind of certain hedge. How do you balance these flows? And you can actively do this. That kind of situation helps to stabilize and to optimize the assets, which are now ready for growth and benefiting in value.
And where do you see the greatest opportunities in terms of your portfolio, taking it forward? Where is your strategic drive?
In terms of our portfolio, I see the strategic opportunities in taking further shares, so capture investments, and with doing so gaining majorities on one hand. On the other hand, further optimization with respect to financings which were done in time before 2007 with a new banking market compared to before 2007. So there are some issues to be worked through, but these are the opportunities at the same time because they really create value in the sense of a long-term ownership.
Okay, thank you very much, and it's great to hear about the new opportunities as you move forward.
Thank you.